Okay, so this video is a little bit different because, I've been doing the whole, my history with videos, but something happened today, and I really wanted to talk about it, and that's what this video is for. Today we got a Pokémon Presents, and in today's Pokémon Presents, we got more information about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl and Legends Arceus, and I've been skeptical about both of these games because we haven't heard anything about them since the initial reveal back in February, but now we finally have more information on them, and I want to talk about Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl today specifically. I want to start this off by saying whoever is in charge of the marketing for this game needs to be fired immediately because that very first trailer that we got compared to this one today was dog water, and if they ever do something like that again, I don't know what I'm going to do. So we finally got confirmation on some of the features that are going to be in this game because they were spelling this whole narrative about it being a faithful remake to Diamond and Pearl and then nothing much else. And it's like, if it's just going to be Diamond and Pearl again, I don't want to do that because Diamond and Pearl themselves are not very good games. It's Platinum that everybody talks about when they're talking about Gen 4 and Xeno and all that. So, like I just said, if it was going to be Diamond and Pearl again, I'm going to just go back and play Platinum on my DS. But we got some things today that finally give us a better idea of what exactly they got going on with these remakes. I'm doing these completely out of order of which they were shown in the trailer, but the first thing that I want to talk about is how following Pokemon is back. Now, that was one of the things that I was really hoping for would return in this game, and it did. And with this whole chibi art style, I feel like it would make sense for following Pokemon to return, and I'm glad that it does. My only issue with it so far is the fact that, one, it looks like they still have that issue going on from Sword and Shield where some Pokemon but some Pokemon fall behind. Like, in Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, every single Pokemon that follows you is right behind you. And there's no, I don't know if drifting is the word, but there's you can't create too big of a distance between you and your Pokemon in Let's Go, which is great. But in Sword and Shield, depending on which Pokemon it is, you can create massive distance between you and them, and then they'll pop out and then pop back in, and that's just ugly. Or it'll be other Pokemon that run faster than you. So you're running, doing your little stride, and then they just keep bumping into you behind. That doesn't sound right. They just keep running into you from behind. That still doesn't sound right. They keep hitting you whenever your character is running because they're running too fast. And that just did not look good. But here, it looks somewhat good. Piplup and Weasel lag behind a bit, but Tangrowth is right there. I don't know. And maybe it depends on the Pokemon again, or whatever the case may be. But hopefully, that Sword and Shield nonsense where you can create big distances between you and your Pokemon doesn't happen again. But as of right now, from what I'm seeing, following Pokemon is back, and that is great, and it looks like you can do it with all of them. And I love that. Contests are back, and they look more interesting than ever. I've never really been a big contest player myself in any of the Sinnoh games, the Hoenn games, but I might give it a try this time. For the first time in a remake, you can customize your character. You can change how Dawn and Lucas look as they're going around, and you never really got to do that before in a remake. And I was one of a very small amount of people who was upset that the characters didn't get redesigns in this game. Usually with the remakes, Heart Gold and Soul Silver or Mega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, all of the important characters get redesigns. And that didn't happen this time. But this low-key makes up for it a little bit. And on top of that, you can even change the skin tone of the characters again. I mean, it's the same 4, because Pokemon, I guess, thinks that people only come in 4 different skin tones. But it's better than nothing. We finally got to see some more characters, like a closer look at Rowan, we finally got to see Cynthia, and we got to see Team Galactic. And I really like how Cynthia looks in this art style. I know, me included, there are people who are still kind of iffy on the whole chibi style, but Cynthia just looks like an in-game version of a Nendoroid, and the Nendoroids are cute, so I'm with it. I'm with it. I want to say the last big thing that they talked about in the trailer for the end of this video. So before that, I want to talk about some of the other things that I noticed. For one thing, the games look so much better. Like, graphics, well, I don't know if graphics is the word, but like, lighting-wise, just everything looks so much better than that initial trailer. Some of the character models also look way better. Like, Barry and Dawn are like leagues better than what they were looking like in that initial trailer. And I'm telling you, whoever did that needs to be fired immediately, because that trailer did not do this game any justice. This one does. But anyway, they look a lot better. The only issue that I'm having is that some of the character models still look a little bit wonky. Like, the Hiker looks a little bit wonky. Team Galactic grunts look a little bit wonky. But other than that, I'm really vibing with how they updated everything. And I hope they continue to update things within this remainder. I hope they continue to update things within the last 3 months leading up to release. And now we finish things off by talking about the biggest thing that was shown off in the trailer, the expanded underground. This shit is actually amazing. Like, I didn't think I'd care that much about the underground going in, because it's just like, it's gonna be the underground again. Whatever. We be aight. But no, they actually they actually went ahead and did a lot more with it than I thought they would. And it's great additions. Like, you should have saw the look on my face in the trailer when they were doing like the little Pokemon den thing. I already forgot what they were called. But when they were doing like the little Pokemon den thing, and then he ran up to a fuck, and he did what? He ran up to a Houndoom, and that's a fire type in Diamond and Pearl. You should have saw the look on my face. It was actually amazing. And then, you know, you can make your secret bases and everything, and then it's like you can use this thing as a method to get rare Pokemon like Munchlax. You don't have to go through the fucking Honeytree situation again. You can get fire types now. You know, those things that they forgot existed in Diamond and Pearl, you can get those now, and you could probably use this to get any of the Pokemon from Platinum that aren't in Diamond and Pearl's decks. I'm all over the place right now, just thinking about this, because it's actually kind of wild. But I really hope we get to see where they expand this even further. Like, there's still a chance. The game's not out yet. We still have 3 more months to get information. We could get Mega Evolution. Who knows? I'm trying so hard to hold this cough back right now to finish my thought. But we can get Mega Evolution, and we can use the underground to get the we can use the Mega... Fuck. That whole thing just fucked me up. We can use the underground to get Mega Stones if there's Mega Evolution in the game. And that's great, but we don't know that yet. I'm gonna still hold out for hope that there's gonna be Mega Evolution, because again, we have 3 months left. We don't know what can happen. But yeah, that was really good to me. That pretty much covers everything that was shown off in the trailer. Now, if I'm gonna give a broader opinion on how I feel about these games currently after what happened today, I am hooked. I like what I'm seeing. I'm convinced now that these games are actually going to be worth the purchase and are going to be worth the $60. Maybe on that one, I'm not sure. But I really do like what they're doing with these games. And I enjoy the fact that it's not just Diamond and Pearl again, like a lot of people, including myself, thought it was going to be with how vague they were being. And all of these new additions look like they're going to be fun to work with. The only thing that I'm worried about that it wasn't shown, because they're obviously not going to show it, is if the games are going to be any easier than before. Clearly, with the new quality of life changes that we have, it's going to be slightly easier because the fairy typing just changes the game entirely for certain things like Cynthia. But hopefully that doesn't make too much of a difference, because Diamond and Pearl and Platinum were known for actually being difficult games. Well, not difficult, but like they were actually kind of challenging. And I don't want to lose that in the transition to these remakes, because we kind of lost the difficulty from Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald to Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire. So I really hope they don't do that again. But other than that, I'm really vibing with what we got right now, and I hope we don't have to wait like 3 more months for more information. Like, I hope they just give us information once a month now without giving away everything that's going to be in the game. Like, I want to know if these new regional variants from Legends Arceus are going to be in this game somehow. I want to know if there's going to be a way to get the other regional variants for the Pokemon that are part of the Sinnoh decks, like Alolan Raichu, or, I need another example, Alolan Geodude. There you go. That's a Pokemon. But I want to know things like that. But like, I don't want to know too much because they showed us too much in Sun and Moon and in Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, and I hope they don't do that again. But with all that being said, that's it for today's video. I'm gonna get back to working on the things that I said I was gonna be working on, which is the PlayStation video. And yeah, I will see you guys then, and look out for more videos like this in the future, hopefully.